Long before the sea was measured, before maps were drawn in ink and certainty, there was a place sailors marked only with silence. No lines, no names, just empty space between the stars and the water. It was there, far beyond the comfort of shore, that the ocean grew dark enough to hide its oldest dreams. The wind softened, the waves flattened, and the sea became unnervingly still. The elders whispered that when the water went quiet like this, it was not calm, it was listening. Beneath that mirrored surface, deeper than anchors could reach, lay something vast. The Kraken did not hunt, it did not chase, it rested. Its body lay coiled upon the ocean floor like a forgotten continent, skin the color of midnight stone, tentacles drifting slowly, endlessly, like kelp forests swaying in a current that no longer existed. Fish swam through the spaces between its limbs, never knowing they passed through the breath of a god. Barnacles grew along its back. Coral bloomed and died upon its skin. Centuries passed like heartbeats. Above it all, the sea learned to carry ships, learned storms, learned war. And still, the Kraken slept. The ocean itself seemed to protect that sleep, smoothing its surface, dimming its voice. When the Kraken dreamed, the sea dreamed too. Sailors learned early that storms could be survived, but silence could not. They said if the sea fell quiet too suddenly, you were already too late. If your reflection stared back at you perfectly in the water, you had sailed into forbidden stillness. No birds cried there, no wind spoke, only the slow, patient breathing of something far below. And so ships altered their course. They whispered apologies to the water. They dropped offerings of bread, silver, or song, anything to avoid waking what slept beneath. But one night, beneath a moonless sky, a single ship wandered too far. Its crew was weary, hands blistered, eyes heavy, hearts longing for land. When the wind died, they welcomed the calm. They did not know that calm could be heavier than any storm. The sails hung limp. The lantern light stretched long and thin across water smooth as glass. No waves rocked the hull. That should have frightened them. Then, the sea exhaled. Not loudly, not suddenly, just enough to ripple the reflection of the stars. Wood creaked. The ship tilted, not forward or back, but downward, as if the water beneath it had softened. From the depths came a sound older than thunder, a low shifting, a movement felt more than heard. The Kraken was stirring. Slowly, so slowly, the water began to lift. A tentacle emerged, not snapping, not thrashing, but rising as one might stretch in sleep. It glistened with dark water and pale scars etched by time. The ocean swelled around it, forming hills where none had been before. The ship was caught gently, cradled in moving water. There was no scream, no battle. The legends say the crew felt a strange peace, as if the world itself had grown quiet enough to finally rest. As the Kraken shifted, the sea rolled inward, folding the ship into shadow. Lanterns dimmed, the surface closed above them, and then stillness returned. When morning came, the sea was smooth again. No wreckage, no floating wood, no sign that anything had happened at all. Only a stretch of quiet water where the stars had once reflected perfectly. The Kraken had settled once more. Its dreams deepened, its breath slowed, and the ocean resumed its endless, gentle motion. Waves breathing in, waves breathing out. That is why sailors speak softly at night, why they fear silence more than wind, why they trust storms more than mirrors of calm. The sea remembers everything. It remembers what sleeps beneath. It remembers what must not be disturbed. And it waits, patiently, endlessly, until the world grows quiet enough once more. Now the water is calm again. The stars rest gently on the surface. The deep breathes slow and steady. Far below, the Kraken dreams of ancient darkness, of endless blue, of time without end. Sleep now. Let the waves carry your thoughts away. Let the deep keep its secrets. The sea is quiet, and tonight, the Kraken sleeps.